All right, so we've been looking at this Sermon on the Mount thing, right? In Matthew 5, grab your Bible, open up to that. We are going to be in verse 10 today. Again, it's only Jesus could say, blessed are some of these difficult situations. Like you're in your best place, you're in sort of the most favored position. It's awesome. And today it's blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Now, the word that comes to mind with all of these is perspective, right? Perspective is how you see things. Now, if you from your perspective, from how you're seeing it, maybe your life's bad and you can't see past that. And so that equals hopelessness. Or maybe you see the same situation and it's bad, it's horrific, but you're going, but God's with me. That's perspective. You know what I mean? Like I can see God and I can see God with me. I can tell that He's there, right? It's trying to see things God's way. And that's what Jesus wants us to do, because life can be brutal, man. It can be difficult, especially with what He's talking about, being persecuted, like somebody cancels you because of a video you did, right? You would probably not say, oh, I'm blessed to be persecuted. I'm glad they shut me down. I'm glad they fired me from my job. Glad they all think I'm crazy. Glad that they've all written me off and have no respect for me. Great. No, that's not what Jesus is saying at all. But He's saying, like, you have the kingdom of heaven. Like God is reigning in your heart, in your soul, in your life. Like you have Him as your king. He claims you as His child. He sent His Son to die for you and to give you life and hope. That's the perspective He's hoping that we see, that I have that, like that's who I am. And I'm a stranger here, right? I'm a citizen of the kingdom of heaven. I'm looking forward to a new heaven and a new earth. And I realize that what I believe and what I'm saying right now, a lot of people are going to go, pfft, and they'll mock me. Probably not to my face, or maybe they will, I don't know. But I love God, and I know that He's on my side. And that even seems lame to say that He's on my side, because it's so much more than that. He gave everything, giving up His own Son on that cross, who bled and died willingly for me, taking up all that pain, taking on all that agony and all of betrayal and the persecution, even though all He did was come and be perfect, and all He did was come into this world to help, to feed the poor and to help the poor and to heal people and to raise the dead, and did all that stuff. And still, when I talk about persecution, they couldn't handle that. But I'm saying, look, I need to be healed, man, and He's the one that healed me and continues to heal me and make me whole again. And so do I want to be persecuted? Do I want, YouTube or whoever to say, man, we can't have these things, we can't have you saying these things? We might get to that place in our world, in our country, where we can't do that. But Jesus said, blessed are you, because you're one of mine. You're part of my family. You're loved by me. And that matters. Those people that you may try to please, He says, well, let's love them, right? Let's bring the truth to them. Let's help them. Let's be there for them. But I can't control what they're going to do to me or say about me. But I'm going to control what I can control. I'm going to be who I can be, who God's making me to be every day, right? And that's one who's going to be chasing after His amazing grace and love for me. So if that encourages you today, maybe you're really feeling the weight of persecution where you're at, just hang in there. Jesus has you. He has made a promise to never leave you or forsake you, man. He's got you. He's got this. All right, so I'm Pastor Fred. This is the follow through, and we are going to continue. We've got another, I think, 2 verses to go in this incredible section of Matthew's Gospel. Hit that subscribe button, share this with somebody, and we will see you tomorrow.